Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Cobra Kai. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 13 of season 6 of part 3 of Cobra Kai. We're getting there. The Sekai Taikai is happening. I think Tori's going to be fighting, which that makes me excited for her. God, I want so many good things for all these kids. And I know there's only so many people who can win the Sekai Taikai. The fact that it's taking place in the valley is not my favorite. I really want these kids to just go everywhere and see everything. But, you know, that's because I want the world for them because I love them. I adore them. And you know, we saw Amanda and Daniel kind of having a hard time letting go of the idea of Sam being close and her flying the coop and going off and living her own life somewhere. And that's what a parent should want for their kid. And I know it's a hard thing for a parent to probably reconcile. And I get it. I get it. It's not an easy thing to let go of your children and let them do their own thing and trust that they're going to be safe. And like, what if they never want to talk to you again? I don't think that that's the relationship they have with her now. So I don't know why it would necessarily change. But the more you try to tighten the grip, the more likely that will happen. So I'm kind of glad that they kind of had a little bit of like their moment where they freaked out and it wasn't around her. She wasn't able to see it. And then, you know, they got to see Johnny's daughter being born and that they were like, wow, you remember those first couple days? You remember that it was so long ago. And they had a lot of points where they're reminiscing about life before Sam, with Sam. And I think that they're kind of coming to the point of like, she's going to be just fine. I mean, I don't think parents ever really truly think that. I just think that they know they have to. And I love Amanda and Daniel and what they're kind of figuring out in this life. Now, of course, Johnny, it's his first introduction to being a girl dad. And, you know, he named his daughter after his mother. Laura is such a great name. And he's got these two sons that are probably going to be viciously protecting their little sister. I love that for us. I mean, if grandma doesn't do it, you know, she was really getting into Johnny about like, you need to propose. And, you know, that's pressure that somebody doesn't need, but it's also something he was already very much thinking and he was planning. And, you know, a lot of times the plans go over the top and he was just like, oh, I'm going to have dinner made. And he was taking classes, which is so cute. And, you know, he was getting fitted for a tux. At first he put on the t-shirt and I was like, that's so Johnny coded. But that's the thing about Johnny is that like, he's got this evolution to his character where he's never going to be like perfect. He's never going to do things exactly right. He's going to do it the Johnny way and he'll eventually get to the right thing. But, you know, like he's just like, I want to hire, you know, musicians to be there and make her dinner and dress. And like, he was dressed so lovely and, you know, had them come to the hospital, had his friend perform the ceremony and had all of her loved ones there. And that I think is actually really perfect. And he knew her very well, you know, like I said, I wouldn't want it, but maybe she would really want it. And I think Carmen loved that idea. But then she's like, everyone get out, I'm having a baby. And I love that there were no complications because they really could have made it to where there were complications with the birth and like life is in peril. And like, you know, like there's all of this stuff that's happening that, you know, could really just tear Johnny apart. And like, I'm ready for him to be happy and have it all. Now, you know, he said that he went and talked to Sid and Sid gave him the ring and said like, oh, in his old age, you know, he must have softened up a little. I love that because his stepdad was a complete asshat to him and like still was even when he was trying to give him money to build the dojo. And, you know, Johnny was just like, I don't want anything from you. Like, and I love that for Johnny that he has kind of like that spirit where he's like, I'm not going to take something from somebody that I don't respect and that I don't even like. And, you know, going to Sid and asking for his mother's ring is such a big deal for Johnny to go and do that, you know, you just keep seeing this evolution of Johnny. There's a turning point that happens all the time. And I love it. I love it. I love where his character's going because it's still very Johnny, but he's learning. And that's phenomenal. Now, I absolutely loved all the friendships that we had, not only with Johnny and Daniel, like being able to talk to each other in front of Terry Silver, even though Daniel's just like, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't blame him. But I'm like, just trust it. Because I want the kids to have their matches and I want their futures to just go sky high and shoot through the universe, you know, like I want everything for these kids. And I think Robbie and Miguel need this. I think Sam just wants it, but I really think she doesn't need it. I think Tori probably does. And I want Sam to go to Okinawa so badly. I think that would be phenomenal. Oh my gosh. And she probably will. Because if they don't do it, I'm going to be mad. But with Tori, you know, fighting and her having this conversation with Sam, like, this is the relationship that I've wanted these girls to have the entire time. You know, the Binary Bros coming up with their AI generated fight suit thing to help Miguel and Robbie, and Miguel still being there to pep talk Robbie. You know, like, God, Miguel is such a great leader. And then, of course, Chosen and Jesse Spano doing tarot cards to get Chosen to go, I need to go find Kim, who just killed her grandfather. Perfectly, it seems. And then, like, you know, Kreese wanting to be a good sensei probably at the end of his life. I mean, I don't want him to die, but just, you know, figure something out. He has nowhere else to go. Figure out where he belongs at the end here, at the end of the show. Like, I don't know if Johnny would find forgiveness in his heart, but again, you know, we've seen this evolution of Johnny that I don't think it's out of the possibility. It's not the most probable thing, but like if Daniel can not forgive Terry Silver, I don't think he's forgiven Terry Silver, but Terry Silver's dying. So like, you don't have much of a choice. He's going to be gone at one point. You kind of have to go, sure, let's take you for all you're worth. Put your money into the thing, get the vegan corn dog things, red mats. I don't care. Let it happen. On Terry Silver's dime. Let him spend his last dime with this legacy. And you know, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No, seriously, let's go.
And it all starts today. Hi, everyone, and welcome to our live pre-fight coverage
I love
of the Sakai Taikai World.
It's like ESPN.
Karate on the world stage, what could be better? And we have the
Here we
best
go.
of the best. When we talk about the three.
Look at the video footage. Nice.
You're famous.
Last time I fought Axel, it didn't go too well, so.
Johnny drinking a beer and holding his baby.
We brought Miyagi-Do to the world. Doesn't feel like I thought it would.
You're gonna find out the
and I were
truth.
good friends. The most honorable man I ever knew.
You son of a bitch.
People find joy in coming after those on top. And that's exactly what my Iron Dragons are. Undefeated and on top.
Blech. I mean, they are pretty badass.
And I love that their girls captain and social media darling, Zaira Malik, is such a great role model for her young followers. She's a real advocate for female empowerment.
I mean, yes, but she's also kind of a shit.
Is he going to show? Is Cobra
Probably.
Kai going to show? I don't really see them at all today.
Yes, the show's named after them.
It's almost karate time.
Karate time. Get him, Tori. F him up. I was going to really swear, but I'm like, nah, kids might be watching. Oh, Kreese, are you kidding me?
I just wanted to apologize. I failed you as a sensei back in Barcelona.
Wow, that's big.
I treated you like you were some soldier in my own private war. I regret letting you down.
Oh. I think I needed to hear that.
I have one last thing to do,
Johnny.
and then it's time for me to step aside.
It better be somehow apologize to Johnny. I don't think I'm sorry is good enough for everything that he's done, but that was emotional for me. I didn't expect that. Oh.
Need a hand?
Don't traumatize this man.
No more of that. I just came by to thank you.
Thank you.
And my biggest failure happened right here in this parking lot.
I said I did my best. You're nothing. You're lost. You're a loser.
Now who's the loser, huh?
When you lost to LaRusso back in '84, you handled it like a man.
You're all right,
Instead, I left all that garbage from my life on your doorstep and made you carry it for 35 years. I'm sorry for that, John.
Okay, maybe I'm sorry does go a long way.
Daryl Vidal.
Hey! Hey! Oh my god!
Thank you, Mr. Braun. Are you ready for the world's best karate?
This is amazing. I love this show so much. Brings back all the stuff from my childhood.
Yeah. You got the extra cheese and jalapeno?
Hey!
No.
Penis breath.
You didn't ask me that.
Will everyone please stand and join me in a moment of silence for our fallen competitor.
Don't eat that
Kwon
chip.
Jae-sung.
I knew he was gonna eat that damn chip.
Penis bread.
So stupid, but I love it.
We should win easily. If it gets any closer than that, you know what to do.
What is that exactly?
You have nothing to worry about.
Did they teach Axel something bad? Axel's hair is intense right now.
Make him fear for his life.
Jesus. It's a karate tournament. Come on.
Fighters, face me. Bow. Each other. Bow.
I'm so happy this guy's back as a ref. Makes me so happy.
Ice!
Fight.
Come on, Robbie. I just fear for what happens if Axel loses. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got this, Robbie. Come on, score some points here. Nice. But knockdowns and knockouts are a lot of points, so let's chill out here.
2 points. 2 points.
Dude, he's using moves we've never seen before.
Come on, Robbie. Come on, defense. Miyagi-Do, you've got this. Jesus!
Point.
We did not program that.
Jesus! Come on, Robbie. Defense. Defense. This is not gonna go well for...
Point.
Okay, okay. You don't need a program. You just need to remember what you've already learned.
Why are you smiling?
You're such a dick. Poor Axel.
Let yourself get hit. Do you want to get hit?
Is anyone gonna say anything? Did anyone else see that?
You've been knocked down every which way more times than anyone I've ever known.
Yeah.
But you've also gotten back up more times, too. You stood up to Kreese, to Silver. You turned your rival into your best friend. You patched things up with your dad. No one has adapted more than you. So tell me, can you do it again?
Just like your dad.
Damn big speech, LaRusso.
Yeah, it was.
Fight. No point. Block.
Come on. Come on, Robbie. Come on. Oh! Come on. Come on. Thank you. But I don't know about making the bear angrier. It's a little scary. I don't know. I just think about Miguel snapping his spine during a tournament, and the same thing could happen to Robbie. Nice! Oh! All right. All right. Oh my god. Nice!
Point team.
Okay. My hand hurts from clenching my fist. Okay, Amanda. It's a little ridiculous, but why not? Oh God, what's the plan? If he can't breathe, he can't fight. If he can't stand, he can't fight. If he can't see, he can't fight.
Sure. Do as I say, and you'll win.
I don't want anything to happen to Robbie! F you, Terry Silver. God. Stressed. Oh, God! It's ridiculous.
Robbie Keane has 15 minutes to return to the mat. If Keane is unable to return, Axel Kovacevic will be awarded the win.
Is there enough powder in a bucket to put the Miyagi juice thing? I don't even know what to call it now.
Chosen, do you know how to...
Yeah.
Massage, not magic, Daniel-san.
Yeah.
You gonna be alright?
Oh.
I could have won.
Somebody hug that baby.
Karate's given me all the best things in my life. It's given me my friends. It's given me my girlfriend. It's given me my dad. That's it. It makes you a winner in anybody's eyes. Especially mine. I love you, man. I love you too. I'm so proud of you. Thanks.
Oh.
Maybe you know how to win this, Mr. Miyagi. Just tell me what to do.
The music. God. Pat Morita would love this show. Absolutely would love this.
Now you're gonna pay. Get him a body bag!
Jesus. Oh. Is it the ghost of Miyagi? It is! Oh my God!
Mr. Miyagi?
He's exercising all of his demons right now. That wig on this Miyagi looks awful. I'm so critiquing it because I want it to be perfect. I'm sorry. I'm such an asshole sometimes.
Daniel-san. He's okay.
Why did you tell me you fought in a Saikai Taikai? That you killed someone?
Oh my God, he looks so good.
Remember, Miyagi teach, win, lose, no matter. No need to fight anymore.
What the hell was that yesterday? What, you expect me to forgive you?
No.
I don't deserve forgiveness.
Ow.
I loved you, man. I idolized you. You threw me away like trash. Right when I needed you most. You have no idea what those years were like. I trusted no one. Least of all myself. All because of you.
I'm so sorry, son. Can't change the past. I wish there was some way I could make it up to you.
What are you thinking in your thick skull? What are you thinking?
Maybe there is.
What are you guys both thinking?
Cobra Kai not naming a replacement means that Axel Kovacevic automatically becomes our new male champion.
So no Miguel fighting? Nothing? None of our boys get anything?
Joining Tori Nichols on Team Cobra Kai will be Miguel Diaz.
I was just getting so mad. Look at him in that gi.
And then new sensei, Johnny Lawrence.
Oh my God. Oh, this show's Cobra Kai. I fucking love it. Suck it, Silver. Oh. Hell yeah, you have been. God, I'm exhausted. So much crying in that episode. Skeletons. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. Let's talk about it. I'm a basket case right now. Okay. Okay. So, you know, can Terry Silver just be a normal human being for a hot second? Why is revenge like the thing that consumes all of these people? Okay. I felt bad for Terry Silver. I was just like maybe he could do something good before he dies. Apparently not. Okay, skeletons. Yep, skeletons indeed. Skeletons from Daniel's past, the demons, and fighting Mr. Miyagi, and it looked so good. Again, the mouth always looks awful, but like, thank you for giving me Mr. Miyagi again. And I was like, well, how are we going to learn about his past? And maybe the last episode will do that for us. Maybe it leads into the movie. I don't know. I can't even think straight right now. There's so much that happened there. So many things I think I've needed to hear, that Johnny needed to hear, Daniel needed to hear, Sam needed to hear, Tori needed to hear. Like, Kreese showing up and apologizing to Tori and saying all of those things to her was like so needed and necessary, not only to her, to give her like less of a burden on her shoulders, but like, you know, like that was like the one person that kind of knew what it was like to be in Tori's shoes. And, you know, she really like believed in him and wanted to like serve him. And that's what she was doing as his soldier. And that's the way he was treating her, instead of like caring about her and embracing her. Jesus, William Zabka. Johnny saying all that stuff to him. Like, it's funny because in the opening I was talking about Sid and how like he wasn't a good father to him, and I know he was his stepdad, but like, you know, like you hope that the person that replaces your kid's father is somebody that they'd even want to call dad at some point, you know, that they step into that role and are that person. You know, I remember dating a couple different people who were just like, I really wish that my kid's stepdad was cool. And he's just not, and it sucks because I really want that for him. And, you know, or like even their daughters, you know, that like they want that for their stepmom. Is like, I really wish their stepmom was awesome, and she's just not. And that's what you would hope that Sid would have been for Johnny, and he wasn't. So he leaned into karate, and Kreese became his father figure. And he really leaned into that and wanted to please him and loved him and cared about him. Okay. I gotta stop crying. This eye is so irritated right now. I like keep looking because I'm like, is my eye like red? Because it feels like it should be red. It feels like it's swollen. Anyway, I absolutely love that Miguel, Tori, and Johnny are all former Cobra Kai, so they actually can fight under the Cobra Kai banner. I love that Sam, like, she knew she didn't need this win, and she wanted to be there for like all of Miyagi-Do, and like the chances of her doing anything effective to win wasn't really going to happen. And, you know, she could have fought. She could have said, like, I want to see this to the end. But, you know, like she realized that Tori needed it much more than her. And I don't know if that would like upset Tori in the sense of like, I don't need your pity. I want to fight. I want to earn my spot. I want to earn this. But like, I think now Tori's in a different headspace where it would make sense for her. Zara is just something else, man. Every time we get a package that, like a video package where she's fighting, I don't care if it's like her TikTok, if it's a live, if it's for like a newscast, whatever it may be. Like, it's just freaking impressive. God. I wonder what it's like to be that cool. I'll never know. But I mean, she's a bitch and like she's awful in the show, but like I kept saying, like, back it up. Like if you've got it to and you can display it and show it and you're not just being a bitch, like if you could also like be like, and I'm gonna kick your ass. Like that's her and Tori in a nutshell. You know, like Tori's not showy like that, but like when she's like got an attitude and she's kind of mean, it's also just like, and I'm gonna kick your ass. I didn't like that in the second season when she was around. Was it the second season? I forget when Tori became a thing. I think it was the second season. And like I was just like, oh, I hate that she's like that. Now I'm just like, nah, it's Tori. I love it. Johnny saying everything that he needed to say to Kreese, and Kreese saying everything that he needed to say to Johnny in that parking lot. And just all of those flashbacks from, you know, Johnny and Kreese to Daniel and Miyagi is just holy crap. And I was joking. I was just like, we just need a big bucket and all that powder and just stick Robbie's leg in there. And then, and I like Chosen just being like, are you dumb? Like, I am upset that Kim didn't come back. I don't know what to say about that. Like, if she's done, she's done. I really wanted that for Chosen. Maybe Chosen will go on a journey himself. Karate Kid Legends. He's going to see Kim. I don't know. And like I said, maybe we don't get a wrap up with Miyagi in this show. Maybe it is the movie, but you know, I think Daniel getting that one last lesson that it's win or lose. You know, you don't have to fight. And that was the whole point of Miyagi teaching him, is so he wouldn't have to fight. And, you know, again, Daniel had to, or else he's going to get his ass kicked. And I love the callbacks that they have, and like the creators of the show and the writers of these episodes, I don't know if they had this planned from the beginning as to where it was going to go. And some of this shit is absolutely bonkers, ridiculous, and would not happen in real life. But I do love how it is bonkers and ridiculous, but it makes you care and it makes you want to keep watching. It's just freaking phenomenal. And I'm really glad that they brought back Vidal, I think is his last name. But like that they bring back characters from the movies. I mean, you know, like the people that were in the original movies have to be like, are they going to call me? That would be amazing if they called me. Are they going to call me? No Julie Pierce. That's upsetting. Oh, well. Well, you know what? If Miyagi-Do doesn't go like global with this, that just leaves it open for it to possibly happen with somebody else. Gah! Oh, God, I can't wait for the next episode, which you're going to have to wait for, and I'm going to watch right now. So, guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of this episode? Because I am so happy that I have a new box of tissues sitting on my desk. I did not expect that. I mean, anytime Miyagi's on the screen again, I'm going to lose my shit. But, like, hearing the words that we've needed to hear for a really long time, not only from like Johnny to like Robbie, and Robbie to Johnny, like that, like, you know, like Johnny before, like when it was Miguel, was like really pressuring Miguel to fight, and was just like, I mean, he was very supportive, but in this sense, like he didn't push, and he was just like, how you doing? And was there for his son emotionally. And his son has learned this lesson of like, you know what, this brought me so many good things. And I feel like Axel is going to have an apology for Robbie at the end of it. I'm really hoping that Miguel wins it all. I feel like Robbie so deserved it. And it's just like he never gets to win. That sucks. That sucks. I want so many good things for Robbie. And maybe people will see him fighting this and want good things for him too, and just be like, that was crap. We'd like to have you join our team or something like that. That'd be amazing, you know, or I don't know. I don't know if Miguel wins this. I highly doubt Axel's going to, especially after, again, Terry Silver and Sensei Wolf are complete asshats, and I'm just so tired of it being illegal moves. Like, I just want it to be fighters fighting their hearts out and winning. That's what I want. It doesn't always have to have an illegal move to it. And I don't know what's going to happen with Zara and Tori. And I hope that that's what we get, is a fight that is just epic, of like those girls like kicking each other's asses because they're both phenomenal. I think that that would just be perfect. And I would want Tori to win. And under the Cobra Kai banner, them coming out with those gis and Johnny being the sensei, like, the show is Cobra Kai and it needed to happen. It needed to happen. And Johnny's going to take back over the damn dojo. He's going to take over Cobra Kai again. And if Robbie... Or I'm sorry, if Miguel, I want Robbie to also be part of Cobra Kai again, or Miyagi-Do, whichever fits, really. But like, if Miguel and Tori can win this thing straight out, Cobra Kai will have gone global. Terry Silver will no longer be under the Cobra Kai banner. And guess what? Johnny, world famous sensei, Johnny Lawrence. Ice! I'm not nearly as cool as Robbie. Robbie gives a really good ice. Ice! Banzai! I'm not even drunk. I did not have any wine. Nothing. This is just me, normal. Who needs wine when you could just be a dork? Anyway, guys, come back here for the next episode. I can't wait. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.